It is the final game of Kobe Bryant's career.
I'm happy doing it one last time. It's pretty cool.
This last game, let's go hard as hell every single time down.
For the final time, number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Get Kobe the ball. 35 for Kobe, putting on a show one last time.
You laughed at me when I said I thought he was going to get 50.
I did.
They got 7.5 more minutes in that body of yours?
Absolutely. 50-point game in his farewell. Unbelievable stuff tonight. Got it all! 60. One of the great farewell performances in any sport.
Run!
5 years ago to this day, April 13th, Kobe Bryant's last game as a Laker. That's the last picture taken of Bryant in uniform by the Lakers' chief photographer. 5 years later, to the day, this mural of Kobe Bryant unveiled in South Pasadena, about 10 miles from the arena Kobe called home, about 10 miles from where I'm standing right here, right now. And with that, let's introduce Jonas, the muralist, and Andrew Bernstein, the photographer. And Andy, we'll start with you. You documented Kobe's life for 20 plus years. What does this mural say to you?
Neil, this is like the exclamation point at the end of a 20-year career, magical career by Kobe. A magical night, you know, guy drops 60 points, you know, drops the mic, Mamba out. And I had to get this picture. This was, you know, if I didn't get this picture, I don't think my career would have been completed.
Jonas, what does this work of yours, what do you hope it says to us?
For me, it was just an absolute honor to be chosen to do it. Like Andy got amazing photos of Kobe throughout his whole career, painted Kobe a few times, but I've never actually gotten to work side by side with the photographer on a project. So this is one of those like only in LA moments. And I was just proud to be a part of it.
Andy, you made the man audition. How could you?
Well, you know, I have a very generous building owner over here in South Pasadena, and he wanted to see 3 different styles of muralists, and he picked Jonas immediately. He said, "This is the guy." I mean, I would have picked Jonas if it was up to me, but it was really his choice, and it was a no-brainer. I mean, the guy worked 16 days straight, like 12 hours a day on this mural. It was mind-blowing to me to see it just come to life in front of our eyes here.
You posted a Kobe Bryant quote to promote the mural, and I want to read it to you. "If you're not obsessed with what you do, we don't speak the same language." What about that quote resonates with you in regards to this project?
Well, in regards to Kobe, he and I bonded basically because we were both so obsessed over our crafts. And he once looked over at me and said, "Man, you're just as crazy as I am with what you do." And I said, "Yeah, that's actually true." So, you know, to have this project sort of speak to that, I don't know if it's obsession, but love that I had for him, and how the murals throughout the world, you know, are speaking to everyone's grief, but everyone's love for Kobe, and his legacy lives on through these murals.
Jonas, what do you hope Kobe would say if he saw this piece of work?
I hope that I did him justice and that he was proud of the hours I put in. I mean, everyone talks about Mamba mentality, and I can't play basketball at all, but hopefully I can apply it to painting and putting long days for that.
Andy, what do you think Kobe would say?
I think he would nod and say, "Man, good job." I mean, Kobe really appreciated anybody whose work just stood out, and Jonas's, of course, stands out more than anyone else's. And I'm just proud that we could partner and collaborate on this.
And what we say is good on both of you, and thanks for sharing your labor of love.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Neil.